All right, I think I'm recording. There we go. We got the Christian music working at 7 a.m. or no, it's not 7 a.m. It's 4:25 in the morning. There's no one on the road. Now I don't know how this sound's gonna be because man, it's a long story. But I rigged up this GoPro 7 to finally, I think it's gonna work. What did I take? 3 gallons. I was close to empty. I guess I could have gone another 20-30 miles. Anyways, I think the audio is gonna be working. I haven't made a video like on a bike in many years, several years I think, and I got this GoPro kind of rigged up. The mic's right in my face, the boom thing, so I don't know how it's gonna sound. Yeah, interesting story. I mean, again, it's 4:30 in the morning right now, and of course there's no one on the road. So really the story is I had a GoPro 2, you know, many years ago, like 2012 I think, and I made you know, several videos with it. It was just kind of experimenting, you know, putting it on like a couple different dirt bikes and stuff, and I doubt this is gonna pick me up. I better go right. I haven't seen one car yet. That's good. It's 4:30 in the morning. So I made, like I said, I made a couple different videos. You know, I kind of got into it for a while, and right after I started motorcycling and things like that, I was making some videos with like a GoPro and experimented with putting a mic, and again I did kind of everything on my own, like as far as rigging up a system that would work, and I guess it's the same with this now. But last year I was like, yeah, you know, I think it'd kind of be cool to get like a new GoPro, and see how it was different, because I had a GoPro Hero 2, and I thought the quality was pretty good, and that was like an 8-year-old camera, right? Now the audio could have been better, but that was something that, like, I was, you know, I had to like drill a hole in it and use like I used a really cheap mic. This mic that I got, you know, apparently it's like a $30 mic, but so I bought this GoPro last October. Now it's like July, so it's been like 9 or 10 months, right? And so I was all like excited about it, but of course, you know, here it's like the cold season. You know, once you get into like October, November, you can't really ride a motorcycle. I mean, I guess you can, but it's just really cold out, like all the time. So anyways, I just kind of put that on the back burner and didn't do anything with it. And somewhere along the line, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna need to buy, you know, a microphone, because the one that I had was, I lost it, right? I mean, who the hell knows where that went? Still haven't seen one car. This is a very busy city too, but it's 4:30 in the morning, so you know. So anyways, I bought this like a purple Panda mic, and so I was experimenting with it for like, you know, a day or two, and I couldn't figure it out. The mic sound was just a bunch of crackling. I'm like, what the heck is this? Maybe it's the microphone, maybe it's the settings. You know, you had to buy that $50 GoPro adapter, and I got it hanging from my helmet right now, so I don't have it really, you know, I'm probably just gonna duct tape it in there, but I don't have it really secure in there right now, which, whatever, I don't really care. I kind of forgot I even had the thing. Man, I don't know if this light's gonna pick me up. I don't want to do this. I made the mistake one time of running one. I didn't even mean to run one of these lights, and guess what? Yeah, that's right. I got a video ticket for like 150 bucks. So there's your lesson. Okay, we'll go this way into Kirkland. That'll be fun. We're in Redmond, Washington right now. Home of, I guess this is Microsoft over here, the headquarters. It's nice being up at 4:30 in the morning, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be tired, I know it, in about 3-4 hours. Me wishing I would have slept, but you know, you get up and you got some energy, so you go out and do something. But anyways, back to the story. So it wasn't working. Like, it was a setting on the thing, but I just you know, I got sidetracked and I forgot about it, whatever. And so finally I'm like, okay, I was kind of cleaning stuff around and I saw it and I was like, okay, well, let's just see if I can get this to work again. And I watched a couple more. I had to watch probably several hours of video, like in the aggregate, just to figure out, like, you know, it's one thing to have bad audio, right? And I'm sure this video probably will have not very good audio because I just literally got it to work. But I literally had no audio. Like, the thing was just crackling, and I was testing making, you know, 10 or 20 second video, and, you know, basically yelling, and it was just crackling and it wasn't picking up noise. So I was like, okay, something's like wrong. Something's wrong with the mic or the GoPro, whatever. Okay, I've already said that. But so I changed the setting and I got the noise to pick up, and so now I rigged up the camera and I'm like, okay, well, let's just go out. It's 4:30 in the morning. Let's just go out and, you know, let's just go out and see if it makes, see if it actually picks up my audio. Again, I'm sure this video is going to be like all bad because I don't have the little thing, because it's like basically in my mouth. So I'm sure I'm talking like either really loud or really soft. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, there's that story. Okay, so I'm a little tired from yesterday. Did about 260 miles on this Yamaha. I still have it. I still have the Yamaha FZ6. Okay, it's got about 35,000 miles on it now. 35,000. That's not that much. You know, you always think you have a high mileage bike, maybe, and you probably do compared to like 90% of people. But there is a really hardcore group of people who ride like miles that you would, you know, that you would think were high for a car. Like, I go on some of the forums, it's like, yeah, I got a 2009, most of them are BMWs, but I don't know if that really counts, but because it's more like I have a BMW too, but I got a 2009 BMW, 188,000 miles on it. It's like, oh my god. It's like, and some of these guys live in climates, you know, similar to me, where it's like, I know you're not riding all year round, and you know, I guess it's a different type of riding. You got the full pantsuit and all the heated gear and all that, and I don't know. You know, I might do that, I guess, but I don't really want to deal with rain, and here it just rains so much. It'd be one thing if it was just clear and kind of cold, but this is like the Seattle area, so I mean, we just get a lot of days where it's just kind of rainy. And having to put all that gear on and then be wet and then just kind of be cold the whole day, and so that limits me to probably, I'd say, March, half of March, you know, half of April, realistically half of May, and then, you know, like June, July, August, September. So what's that, like 5 months maybe? Of course, you know, we still have days of rain sprinkled in our summer, so, you know, you might be lucky to get like 100 days a year where it's like, you know, pretty nice weather. you know, like perfect. I guess that's not terrible. I mean, it could be better. But it is nice here. I mean, it's green. It's really green here. It's not like desert. You know, it's not too cold in the winter as much as I think it maybe is. It's really not that cold compared to other places. And it gets maybe down to like high 20s, maybe into the teens, like if it's really cold, but we usually never get that cold. And then our summers aren't hot. I mean, it's the summer right now, and you know, I don't think we've had a day like over 80, 83. I think it's the middle of July and it's like in the low 70s every day, low to mid 70s. And then it, you know, it's cloudy in the morning, it's really overcast, and then it kind of burns off later in the afternoon, and so that's nice. But yeah, I mean, I bought a different bike. I bought a big BMW. I got a good deal on it, so I bought it. I guess it was a couple years ago now, and I've enjoyed riding that around. I've put like, I don't know, 10,000 miles on that bike, and I guess a little under 2 years. And you know, I've continued to ride this bike. Yeah, like I said, this thing has 35,000 miles on it pretty much. And BMW I bought has I bought it with like, it's 20 years old. It only had like 20,000 miles on it. I mean, it's a big LT, right? It's a big hunkin' 900-pound 1200 LT, right? And